Wait, this isn't the video for that. Just sweep that under the rug. We'll eventually address it at some point. Hi, hello, bring your own best friend to watch PETA the Brand! Cut the cameras, OT7 is back, let's go! As of writing this script, the announcement video was posted 2 days ago, and I am so glad to see them coming back from their hiatus! PETA, what the hell are you on about? Oops, sorry! For those unaware, BILLIE is a girl group by Mystic Story that debuted in November 2021 that heavily indulges in their music and the overall lore and story of the group. Bro is dropping the fucking wiki on us. Hell yes I am! They originally debuted with 6 members and later on added another member in December of the same year. All of their members are Tsuki, Haram, Sean, Seun, Haruna, Moonsuwa, and Sayoung, with Moonsuwa and Sayoung being on hiatus for the past couple of months, and are back at it again at crispy screams because I'm screaming my head off. Ah! Originally, this month's video was supposed to be drawing Cookie Run characters from memory, but the recent video on the official BILLIE's YouTube came up essentially announcing 2 of their members who were previously on hiatus for about 6 months forced me to move this video up. I'm sorry, my hands are tied. If I don't make this video right fucking now, Moonsuwa and Sayoung will come and hunt me down personally, since this drawing does not include them, and I promise I don't have a favoritism wins in this group, I promise. Breakdown aside, let's steer back into the subject of drawing. Oh wait, I shouldn't do that. I don't know how to draw. May I bring your attention back to the drawing? No? Well, too bad. This illustration is fan art specifically for their, as of right now, writing and creating this video, most recent song, Domino, Butterfly Effect, and it is currently my most favorite song from BILLIE. This wasn't even my first attempt at drawing fan art for Domino, but that goes in the works in progress vault for 50 years. I am an ambitious person, and this drawing alone has single-handedly proved that I am not a strong soldier. I am simply a little worm, and if you breathe on me wrong, I will just die for the shits and giggles of it. This drawing alone has taken me 18 hours to finish it! And this is by far the longest I've worked on a piece. Did I lose massively in 10 rounds fighting with this piece? Yes. Yes, I did. And I'm a sore loser about it. The funnier thing was that I was crazier to think that I could draw 4 more of these in order to complete the set of the current 5 members in this song. However, if you use your brain like I did for 1 second, that would mean I would have to dedicate myself to an additional 72 hours. And frankly, I do not have the time or the patience to do something like that right now. Especially when the 18 hours has already kicked my ass into the next year. If I even think about doing something like this again on Procreate no less, I think I would rather sever my own limbs, eat them, and be treated like a piñata than commit myself to that kind of torture. Was that horribly graphic and the worst thing I probably could have said? Oh, you sweet summer child. You underestimate that I could say so much worse, and that was what I could think off the top of my head. That is only surface level of how I felt drawing this. Apologies to those who do not suffer from aphantasia like I do for the imagery. All that aside, am I happy with this piece? Yes I am. Will I ever put myself through this test of endurance and patience again? Who knows? Watching back and editing through my time-lapse made me realize that Procreate is a snitch! Letting you see how much I was struggling with the program and the types of brushes I was using. During this entire process of working on this piece, I wasn't confident and I had to learn how to render things on the spot, since they're nowhere near the same type of brushes that I am used to working with in Clip Studio Paint, which is, for context, my main way of drawing. My saving grace through all of this was the liquify tool, since I kept stretching out Tsuki's mouth to fit her lips and had to fix the proportions since they were worsening the more I stretched out her mouth. I'm so sorry. I turned you into a fucking alien, Tsuki. It was not my intention. I'm also not used to drawing lips since my usual style simplifies it a lot, so not only was I battling the art block, I was also fighting with my demons. The funnier thing to also see was just how much I would jump around rendering things just to retain my attention to finish this, rather than going from one section and then completing it before moving on to the next part. The ADHD is strong in this one. It's even funnier because everyone immediately clocks me for it too. The main thing I really looked forward to drawing throughout this entire piece was the chibis of the other members in the shape of a butterfly that is actually found in their choreograph of the song. I needed something, anything, to bring me back from my insanity, and it was those little guys who managed to do it. Free me, little guys, free me. They were a very important part of the drawing that I've added into the thumbnail, not only to show all the members, but because showing them would mean less intense rendering since it would be hidden behind them. If you could make shortcuts in a drawing, fucking do it 100%, because it is better to get something done than for it to be perfect, because perfection is unattainable. Anyways, we're too busy for that shit, so we're gonna rock and roll! With all of that being said, holy shit, all Procreate users are our strongest soldiers out there for real. I will draw for an hour and my wrist is trying to revert back into a fucking ape since I'm going against humanity drawing on this screen with no proper way to rest my wrist. I'm someone who usually always uses Clip Studio Paint and only didn't do so for this illustration because my tablet for my computer broke and didn't have for like, I don't know, a month. I would make this section about how Procreate isn't really streamlined, but then again, that would be my personal bias. And it can obviously be better or even the only option that others have, so I'm not gonna dig at anyone for using it, but I will dig at it with my personal experience. Another thing that was really off-putting was just how much the colors changed even on the same device, and needing to pick a specific color profile to make it the most accurate color. It was hard to tell just how desaturated everything is since it looked bright enough on my iPad but not on my other devices. What the fuck are these colors, man? The really nice thing about Procreate is how I never had to set up the time lapses beforehand because I am a seasonal forgetter and I will never remember to hit the record button when drawing something. So the fact that it's automatic on Procreate is super nice. Aside from all of that, Clip Studio Paint will be my main way of drawing, with Procreate being there if I ever feel like drawing something but can't draw on my computer. And here is the finished illustration! Despite my many feelings on this drawing, I am very proud that I finally managed to finish it and would love to do more BILLIE fan art in the future. Also, if you are interested in getting your own print of this to hang on your wall, these are up for pre-orders on my Ko-Fi or Ko-fi or whatever the fuck you pronounce it as. They will be in A4, which is 8.3 by 11.7 inches, and I'm limiting shipping to the US only. This is just because I am only little and dealing with prices and stuff for international shipping is far too much for my peanut brain. Also, another important note, I am only selling 50 of these. Once we hit 50, there will be no more. That is it. I am scared they will come after my ass if I sell any more. So go ahead and try to get them if you want, because I'm not too sure on how well these will sell, like at all. One fear. Thank you so much for watching, and if you'd like to support me any further, then check out my Ko-Fi. Not only do I have commissions held over there, but also where I have memberships where you can see exclusive contents and whips of things I'm currently working on. For just $2 a month, you can have access to the Bud tier. I had to say that because it sounded like I said but the last time. The Bud tier, which includes benefits such as sneak peeks into works in progresses, snippets of animatics and animations, and concept designs currently in the works. If you want to splurge just a little bit more, then for $5 a month, you can get all previous rewards and access to full animatics and a monthly doodle request. Thank you again for watching and don't fall in! Bye-bye!